Our Friday nightcap still with us. This week, there were a lot of stories and people who really stood out. So let's get our MVPs of the week. Joe, yours first.
Okay, my MVPs are three reporters: Justin Elliott, Joshua Kaplan, and Alex Merjersky. They're the three journalists from ProPublica who broke the Clarence Thomas Harlan Crow story and have continued to stay on it with another one, which came out, I believe, today, about Harlan Crow actually buying property owned by Clarence Thomas, which is and never having it reported, which is unbelievable.
It is extraordinary reporting, and I'm dying to know who leaked this, because it has to be someone very close to Clarence Thomas who's basically saying enough is enough.
Well, I don't know. It's just such a very cool thing to hear you say this, because I used to work with Justin years ago. We started out together at the same place.
And you're about to say, I don't think he's that good.
No, I think he's amazing. I mean, he's amazing then, he's amazing now. It's just so cool to hear him get shouted out for what is really just one of the biggest pieces of journalism done in the past few years.
And writing in plain sight, which is some of the best journalism, you know, the accountability journalism. This is one of the most 9 powerful people in America, and this was going on in plain sight. And so it takes a really talented journalist to take a closer look and really dig in.
Extraordinary. All right, who are yours, or who is yours?
Well, mine is also a person that would say they were a journalist, Newsmax's Mike Carter. He was on the campaign trail with
Newsmax, like the super right-wing. I don't know this guy. Okay, Mike Carter.
He was on the campaign trail with Exploratory Committee, having Senator Tim Scott from South Carolina, who's now running for president, or talking about running for president. And he, I think, showed how it's done, how to cover this primary and how to actually interview a politician on a tough issue.
When he interviewed Tim Scott, and Tim Scott served up the world's most extraordinary word salad.
Right, and everyone talked about the answer that Tim Scott gave, which is, of course, indicative of how tough this abortion issue is for Republicans now that it's no longer the law of the land. They actually have to talk about what they're actually going to do about abortion and how they're going to limit it or ban it if they want to.
Saying about 468 words, but saying nothing, when in fact, Republicans are getting what they want with restrictive abortion bills, yet they don't seem to want to run a victory lap, unless you're Mike Pence.
That's right. He's talking about, like, Janet Yellen for some reason. It's a classic sort of meltdown on the campaign trail, but it was prompted by this very simple question where Mike Carter just said to Tim Scott, do you think there should be a federal ban on abortion? And then this whole short circuit, happens. And it just shows that sometimes our job as reporters is to just ask the direct question and sit back and let the answer come at us. And I thought it was a very, very good job that he did.
I love that.
I do too, but I agree with you. There's all kinds of journalists and all kinds of journalism, but every time Maggie Haberman did what you just said, which is ask the right question and listen to what Trump says and write it down, she'd get flamed on Twitter as a stenographer.
Well, not by me. I would never flame Maggie Haberman.
Which always drove me out of my mind.
All right, Mara, who's yours?
I was very moved by the story of the Ukrainian mothers who rescued their children who had been kidnapped by the Russian state, taken across the border, which is a war crime. It has a happy ending in this particular case. It's a horrifying story, but it made you want to cheer, because it was one of those moments where you're reminded that every day people, when they band together, can have more power than dictators.
No money, no resources, on their own, went through multiple countries to get to their children. In some cases, their kids didn't think their mothers were ever going to come for them.
It's powerful.
Congressman, how about yours?
Well, as the only non-journalist at the table, I feel like I can't.
Guess what? You could have a future as a journalist.
Also,
it's not over. You're a young guy.
I also want to agree with you. Like, if you just let us talk, we'll say stupid stuff. You don't have to. You don't have to embroider the question. Trust me. Just get out of the way. My MVP of the week is Patrick Blewett, who in 1848 came to Scranton, Pennsylvania, and liked what he saw, went back, brought all the Blewetts, seven siblings, and his dad. That's Joe Biden's great-great-great-grandfather. And I'm so delighted by the president's visit to Ireland as an Irish American. I have to tell you the story of the Irish coming to America and the way Joe Biden speaks about the middle class. When you weave those two things together, I tell you what, it gets me every time. And it's also political magic. And there's nobody who does it better. And I think the images from Ireland this week remind us of all that is good and great about the Irish in America and our contribution.
I really like that MVP. All right, we're not going to go without this final speed round because this week, if you were unaware, 25 songs were added to the Library of Congress's National Recording Registry. Now, 20 songs. I am going to name just 3, but each one of you, you can pick the same ones. You got to kick one of the songs out, right? Because especially if it's a really popular song, chances are it's super annoying to at least one of you. Here are your choices. Take Me Home, Country Roads by the legendary John Denver. All I Want for Christmas Is You, of course, by Mariah Carey, and Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett. Those are your 3. You got to kick one out. Jonah, Sarah, I turn to you first.
That is so easy.
Oh, okay.
The John Denver song is one of the worst songs ever.
So why do you
It's
hate
horrible.
I mean, that's a joke. Why do you hate America?
It's almost as bad as American Pie, which is the worst song ever.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, you know what?
I have strong feelings about that.
Okay, so my goodness.
Is it just too long? What don't you like about American
It's just
Pie?
a terrible song.
It is absolutely not a terrible.
Yeah, the right answer is Margaritaville, which honestly should have been put out of its misery a long time ago.
It's just annoying.
Yeah,
It's annoying.
no disrespect to Jimmy Buffett, but good Lord, I think it's just right. I think we've all heard our lifetime limit.
I don't know. It's funny. It's got a good story. I like Margaritaville.
Okay. Then what are you
I've
kicking
been
out?
to a Margaritaville. I quite enjoyed myself. Maybe the
They
more
have one-
margaritas
they
you
have one here, yeah.
Yeah, the more you like it. This is a very, very
you're in
tough
luck
choice.
because now they have senior citizen. They have Margaritaville senior citizen communities. You could one day live in a Margaritaville.
Proving my point, by the way.
I just go searching for my lush acre salt all the time.
Yes. Okay. What song are you kicking
Well, this
out?
is very hard because now I've praised Margaritaville, but like these other 2 songs are very good. I mean, I guess I'd have to go with Joe on this list, but I think that this is a pretty good playlist you put together overall. Like you can't do anything with Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You. I mean, that's like on Mount Rushmore. So you can't do anything with
It's
that.
how you know the Christmas season begins.
But I would say Margaritaville is a pretty good song, and I think John Denver's good. I like him.
Mara?
Sorry, Jimmy Buffett.
Ooh.
I think
You know
we're
what?
We're over.
like-minded. on
Okay,
that.
I'm going to make this last point then. One song added to the list this year that I just don't understand. Imagine by John Lennon. And here's why I don't get it. The Library of Congress has been adding names every year since 2002. My question? Imagine by John Lennon. Why in the world did it take this long? But the good news, it is finally here.